He's the WBO International Heavyweight Champion from Toledo, Ohio, Jared, the real big baby, Anderson!
Let's get it.
And again, strong jab from Anderson as he goes down to the body for the first time in this fight.
It's early yet, but you can see Jared Anderson is having his way.
Back down to the body with a left hand.
And you can see the face of Satterfield. Those jabs
and again down to the body with the left hook. Two of them now. As Jared Anderson is just having his way. Down to the body, both sides, and then up top. And
big shots upstairs.
Down for the second time in round one is Andrew Satterfield. And he has said no mas. That big left and a right hand.
Big hooks on both sides upstairs, coming down to the body, then back upstairs, really just having his way, like I said earlier in the round. Jared Anderson doing everything right.
I don't know if I believe that, Dre. I don't know if I believe that, Dre. He said in the fighter meeting, Langston, I'm talking about, that he only sparred one time, 7 rounds to get prepared for this match.
Yes.
It's hard to tell him that, Tim. He's 20. He's got all the first round knockouts. He's trying to get another one tonight.
3 straight first round knockouts minutes ago in round number 1 here for Anderson. Undefeated American prospect, right uppercut reined in and split the...
No. He looks good right now, but I don't mean this in a bad way, but he's still got a baby body. He's 20 years old. Let him get 23, 24, yes. 25. You get what you call man strength. It's a different look, and it's a different feel for the opponent. He's not there yet, but he's on his way.
Trying to land an uppercut, see if he can close the show. Langston does not look good at all. That is it. TKO victory, Jared Anderson, round number 3.
Sometimes, you know, when you're new to the game, you know, you've been an amateur for a long time.
He's a big kid. He's 6'4", 240 pounds. You don't have to throw hard. Just get the punches in there, and they're going to do damage.
Right hand to the body from Anderson. And a knockdown scored halfway through round 1. Perez is done. And Anderson has himself a first round knockout and a mighty big smile.
Look for a knockout. The knockout just came. You see right here, he just came behind the jab, just placed a shot right to the side and came right back to the head with a right hand and a left hook. Took his time, got distance, landed another shot behind.
Waiting on that right hand was Anderson. Now trying to work behind the jab. Half step forward, sends it out. Anderson, 6'4" frame, carrying 247 pounds.
I think the one thing that Anderson needs to do that he hasn't done this round is start going to the body. He's one of the best jabs in the sport of boxing all time. He used to call his jab Big Jack. That's what Anderson needs. He needs to pick up Big Jack.
At that length of Anderson means you're at the end of a long jab and some punches coming behind it. Like that left hand that wobbled him. Now blood coming from the nose of Rodney Hernandez. just ate a right hand. Now he goes with the left hand and splits the guard. Hernandez only knows one way, and that is to come forward. He does so with a left of his own before retreating and eating a big left hand from the real big baby, who scores the knockdown there. And this fight is over. Punishment taken in round number 4. 6 for 6 to start the career of Jared Anderson.
Now at age 20, you mentioned it, Manuk, but has really taken advantage of this bubble situation, fighting for the 4th time here and landing that big overhand right, starting to make a name for himself as the punishment is being delivered at the hands of Anderson. Luis Pena curling up and taking it and gets hit with another left hook.
Putting it on Pena right now because he stopped him in his tracks. Pena went, put his backs on the ropes, and he was taking the punches, and Pena's not throwing back right now. This doesn't look good.
Huge left hook from Anderson lands. Pena wobbled with 1:15 to go here in the 1st round. Pena completely outmatched so far as Anderson, as he backs into the ropes again.
This does not look good for Pena. He might as well be a punching bag right now for Anderson.
You gotta do something, kid. You gotta do something.
You hear the voice of Ortega, the referee, saying, Pena, you've got to do something. He has not done anything. Why Ortega has let it go this far, I have no idea.
This fight could have been stopped a minute ago. Pena is wobbling around.
Absolutely no reason for this fight to continue. It ends about a minute and a half late, but it ends with what was inevitable from the first punch.
As Jared Anderson able to get that right hand in, a big 6'4", 276-pounder. Anderson goes to the body. Plus years as a college football player at Washburn University. Jared Anderson. To be 21 years old and in a cash-heavy heavyweight division. This 6th and final round. Can Jared Anderson keep the knockout streak alive? 3-punch combination. He's something. He's thinking about stopping the fight with the damage eBay is taking. Big guy, former football player, 6'4", 276, and he's absorbing a lot of punishment, and a big left hand will end the night. Jared Anderson, 8 for 8, explosive finish.
He's still out, Joe. He's still out. Hurt bad.
Kingsley eBay is laid out.
I can tell you one mistake that Jared Anderson is doing. He's fighting on the inside. Now he finally got his foot on the outside, and that's why you see the body shot lands right there for him. His fight's over.
And now he sends his 2nd right hand, his 3rd right hand to the body, and that scores a knockdown.
This is also why you don't want to play around, and I'm not saying Anderson is doing that, but he doesn't want to get into a space where he's having his way.
Same spot. Go.
You want to get him out of there.
3.
Another right hand to that soft body, and Jeremiah is shaking his head.
7.
Might be.
He is saying no
9,
more.
10.
That's it. Too much, he said.
I got you in the same spot, didn't he? You all right?
And then you heard Tony Krebs, the referee, that got you in the same spot again, didn't it?
Ref's got a good view on where that shot landed.
Yes, it did, Tony. 2nd round knockout. There's a left hand to the body, left hand upstairs as well. Very accurate early on from that southpaw stance. Teslenko comes firing back.
Oh, there it is again.
Ooh, comes at short range.
Of Teslenko, there it is.
Combination from Jared Anderson sends Teslenko back. Fun to have the heavyweights in the ring at MSG, isn't it? Boxing back in the big room. Good finish by Anderson at the end of 1.
We discussed it a little bit in the fighter meeting, and I said, well, champ, what did you see? And he said, well, he does have some heart. I said, I don't think so.
Right hand, left hand, Teslenko crumbles to the ground.
9.
Yep.
It is over. I mean, that was pure power from Jared Anderson. 11-0. 11 knockouts.
Just a flick, eyes closed from Teslenko. He thought another jab was coming, but it was a right hand to the temple. And then you see the big man go down, and you see Anderson. He just Teslenko that he got up, but he was done. And that was a great stoppage from the referee. But again, it was set up.
A long jab from Anderson. And there's a right hand that comes in from Jared Anderson, and now he jumps on Forrest. Forrest punches between punches with a left hand that scores. But Jared Anderson right back on it, battering him in that neutral corner.
They're looking for a reason. Anderson has to give it to him.
But look at the pace that Anderson, no, he can box, but look at the pace that he's fighting at.
Oh, big shot comes in. This fight is over. Jared Anderson stomping his way to victory. Chopped down the Forrest. Jerry Forrest done in 2. Still reining in right now.
Unbelievable stuff right here from Jared Anderson. Combinations thrown after combinations. Jared Anderson is showing not only how physically fit he is, how tough he is, how mentally tough he is, and also
think about this guy. Here he is.
He just needed to get Forrest in the right.
So tons of movement, active with his hands when he gets busy, but he's going to be extremely defensive tonight.
6'4", good frame, very athletic. Puts the right hand behind it that time. 54 of 114 punches thrown. A heavyweight throwing 114 punches.
But you know why he can do that, right? Arias came close right there. He nipped the temple of Anderson, but again, I'm not worried about it. It's not a whole lot of power.
Uppercut, left hook combination. You were calling that out moments ago, Tim.
Yeah, that's the shot that he wants. I mean, when his trainer asks. And the reason why I say that is because his performance beforehand, when he fought against Usyk, he had a better performance against Usyk. Wow, big shots right there.
Short thudding shots from Anderson. Arias absorbing punishment and has to tie up.
And it's showing right here.
Right hand to the body, combination with the right hook and then the left uppercut. Anderson clipping him. Arias in trouble against the ropes. Right hand comes in. That's it. George Arias was pleading with his corner, Leon Washington.
So Anderson did cut the ring off, started landing, switch southpaw. You know, he can fight from southpaw or orthodox. But then he takes a small little angle right there to be able to land that left uppercut right up the middle, splitting that guard. And you see the funny walking back here to his corner. Beautiful shot right on the chin, splitting that guard.
Jared Anderson stepping on the foot of Charles Martin and then steps on the gas with a right hook to the chin. There's a quick combination from Jared Anderson, who said, look, like he did there with the 1-2.
Martin really doesn't need to be moving like this.
That right hand sends Martin reeling back. Martin has to hold it.
So he must feel good.
Oh, that right hand drops Martin here in round number 3. And Martin complains that their feet got tangled.
And that allows Anderson to load up the big shots.
That was a left from Martin, but then Anderson comes back with a flurry of punches, and now he's walking down the former world champion.
You put that pressure on this guy, I'm telling you, soft in the middle. He don't like it. Ding dong.
For Martin, I suggest he let his hands go.
Oh.
Woo. You see
what you're seeing, it's amazing to me, is what is Martin's best hope? The left hand.
The right hand. Jared notices it too.
Ooh, nice jump from Jared Anderson, who wakes up here. Their first time up against a former champion, and he starts with a lead right and follows up with a left.
If you look at Martin's footwork,
that's a nice right hand from Anderson. Uncharted waters for Jared Anderson.
Good shot.
As he's now in deep waters.
I'm sensing something.
Oh, how about that? Oh, nice left hand there from Jared. Ooh, there's a right and a left hand from Jared Anderson. But Martin was throwing it in the 5th round. He's not throwing it anymore. There's that short left hook from Anderson. The fight's not over till the